Hey guys, we're back with a new video. So today on this Republic Day, Studio Encore has launched 4G, the Fearless and United Guards, the Indian reply to PUBG. So a couple of months ago, as all of you may recall, India banned a lot of Chinese apps, including PUBG, and that did break a lot of hearts of many gamers. And then, after a few more days, there came an announcement that India was developing its own battle game called Fauji. Now, shout out to the naming members who have named the game because Fauji, sounding similar to PUBG, the Fearless and United Guards, also means soldiers. The word Fauji, for those of you who do not understand Hindi, means soldier in Hindi. So that's a really nice touch. So today we are gonna be checking out the game. I'll be downloading the game and we'll go through the game together. So let's see how they've done it. But before we get to that, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon and all that. So now let's go test the game. So here we have Fauji and it's from Studio Encore. So let's check what else they've got for us. So Studio Encore has something called Tappy. Okay, those are the only two apps they have. They have a Tappy and the 4G. Tappy here seems somewhat like piano tiles. But anyways, let's get back to 4G because that's the topic here. So it shows around 100k plus downloads and has a 4.1 star rating. All cool. Some images of the game details and a video. This video was pretty popular. It's got great music too. Anyways, I'm not gonna be playing the whole thing. I don't want to get a copyright claim. So I've skipped to the end of the video. You can find the video on YouTube, so I'll leave a link down below if you want to check that out. Also, the song, it's kind of like listening to a Bollywood fight music, and that's nice. They've done it really well. And the visuals are what you'd expect: people jumping off a helicopter, paragliding to the fight, and guns and action. So anyways, I've launched the game. I've started the game. I accepted the privacy policy. So let's just get directly into the gameplay. So okay, we are on the main menu. Now when I hit play, there are three options. There's a campaign, there's a team deathmatch and a free for all. The other two are coming soon, so we'll go ahead with campaign.
15 जून दोपहर 2 बजे गलवान घाटी हिमालय की ऊंचाइयों पर भारतीय सीमा का एक सुदूर वीरान इलाका।
कॉर्पोरल अहमद बेस को खबर देते हैं कि फॉरवर्ड पोस्ट से झंडा नदारद है।
सर देखिए वहाँ और भी है।
पर्वतों पर उस दिन फौजी कमांडोज अकेले नहीं थे। दुश्मन सैनिकों ने गिरते पत्थरों की आग लेकर फौजी यूनिट पर धावा बोल दिया।
कभी बेस का स्क्वाड 3 का भारतीय क्षेत्र में घुसपैठियों से सामना हुआ। रिपीट, स्क्वाड 3 का दुश्मनों से सामना हुआ।
लेफ्टिनेंट सिंह की पेट्रोल की टीम को जिस आखिरी विरोधी का सामना करना पड़ा वो थे भूस्खलन से गिरे पत्थर और चट्टान, और फिर अंधेरा छा गया। 6 घंटे बाद जब लेफ्टिनेंट सिंह की आंख खुली तो उनका सर चकरा रहा था। पहाड़ से हुई पत्थरों की उस बौछार से खरोंचों और घावों के साथ उनके सर पर भी चोट आई थी।
अहमद, ढिलो, रवि।
फिर भी उनकी हालत उन दोनों फौजी भाइयों से बेहतर थी जो उनके पास बर्फ में शहीद हो चुके थे। कम से कम वो जिंदा तो थे।
भारतीय सेना बिना लड़े कभी हार नहीं मानती और फौजी कभी पीछे नहीं हटता। ये लड़ाई ऐसे खत्म नहीं होगी। मैं ऐसा होने ही नहीं दूंगा।
बहादुरी, भाईचारे और भारत के लिए फौजी।
So that right there was the intro for the storyline for the campaign event of the game, and it was a pretty good one too, I'll say. The storyline was intriguing. Anyways, now we are into the gameplay. There isn't much controls, it's just the D-pad and two other controls. Those are supposed to be for fighting, I believe. Anyways, let's go looking for a fight. Yeah, there you go. You've got an enemy. So now I've completed the tutorial and the walkthrough. So yeah, it seems I've unlocked my first weapon. It's called Lalkar. Okay. Now here the weapons aren't really guns. I'm expecting guns when they unlock the next two modes. But right now there doesn't seem to be any guns. It's sticks. Since it's a battlefield, it's weapons that are made out of things that you can find lying around. Like wooden blocks, stuff like that. That's interesting.
कॉर्पोरल तुम कहाँ हो? मैं अपनी टीम को ढूंढ लूंगा और फिर हम इन बेहुदा लोगों को वापस घर भेज देंगे।
During the gameplay, we can notice that there is a sort of conversation going on between our main character and the enemies. Our main character talks in Hindi. He asks the enemies about where his other men are, stuff like that. And the enemies, they communicate in English. And it's a really nice concept. I really liked the way that's built into the game and how it goes. It's really nice. But at least right now, I'm sure they'll fix it in future updates. There isn't much lines of communication. Like here, the enemies, the only thing these enemies keep saying are stuff like, I hope you told your family goodbye, or things like you're not a great fighter or a good soldier. Just tauntings like that. But the approach, it's really nice, it's really interesting. I'm sure future updates will bring more conversation. Okay, that has been some gameplay. Now let's just check out the store. And even here the weapons. They're Akrosh, Pratikar, the Prakriti. So all these, the clubs are named as Indian names. All of them have. And the axe, it was called Tandav. So all the weapons, they have a Hindi name. So they've kept the game completely Indian. In the store there are paid purchases that can be made. But here the nice touch is that 20% of the proceedings are transferred to the BKV, the Bharat K Veer Foundation, a Government of India initiative. So that's a really good touch. About graphics, I was able to play it in ultra high settings. So I've set it up at ultra high. I don't think it'll have much of an issue. And the graphics were fine considering that the game is around 500 MBs, which is not a really huge nor a small file size. But for something that's just 500 MB, the graphics is pretty good. So this is the part I found weird about the game. I hope the developers do something about that. So here I'm just walking through. The enemies have come to me, but I'm not striking the first blow and they're just waiting. So as you can see throughout this sequence that's going on, I'm not fighting and they're not fighting me either. So I'm just walking. I'm walking past them and they do not hit me. Okay, now I'm cornered into a place and so I did start fighting because the other way was boring. But you see, it's like unless you attack them, I almost made a walkthrough till the first checkpoint without getting a single blow and without landing a single punch. So that was kind of weird. I mean, I know the game isn't supposed to be played that way, but well, the enemies are supposed to attack us. So yeah, I hope the developers look into that. Okay, so that was fun. The game is interesting. The background music was nice. It does keep you engaged. So I've been playing it a little more before I recorded this end clip. Anyways, so will 4G be the end of PUBG? For now, PUBG isn't coming back. So until then, 4G has a lot of time to develop and capture the players. But for now, I think it isn't the exact alternative because PUBG was a gunfight game and there's no guns in this yet. But like I said, future updates are gonna bring you guns, most likely. So that will solve that issue and I can see the flow happening. The people who are waiting for PUBG to be back, even they'll feel like they can try something new. So, and if Fauji can engage them, then they can keep those players. So I really do see great growth, and I'm really happy to see that an Indian app company has come forward to put out a game that's this well made. That's really nice, and I'm happy to see the country progress in that direction. So that's it about 4G. I'll leave the links below if you haven't installed it and tried it out. Do check out the game and do let me know what you feel about it in the comments. That's it. So it's me signing out. Until the next time.